everybody, welcome back to today's video. Hi, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great, amazing. If not so good, I hope after watching this video you feel a little bit better. But today it's very exciting. I feel like I've not done a makeup video in a while, so I thought today I would do a little comparison or like a versus kind of like makeup look. And I will be using, or I will be pitting some affordable makeup products that I have versus some more luxury or branded makeup products that I have. So I'll split my face into half. And then I will put the products on just to see if there's any particular difference that I feel or any particular difference that I see. So if you want to find out what products I'm using, don't worry, I will always put them in my description box down below. But if this is the first time that you are watching my video, hi, my name is Angie. Don't forget, you can subscribe to my video if you want to. You can leave comments down below as well. You can also follow me on Instagram at Ngiebear because I post more dumb shit there. So if you want to come along with me on this little journey, let's just get straight into today's video. Okay, so I'm just gonna prefix this video first before we begin, and it is basically, I don't think I have always bought how to say, drugstore makeup. I have always bought my makeup from Sephora or from like the brand stores themselves. So this is really something different and new for me. And if you've seen like my other video where I basically tried the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, it's literally the first Maybelline product I've bought in the last probably 6 years because I don't use L'Oreal branded products. And that is just a me thing. Don't want to get into that, but today I am going to try some more, I would say, quote-unquote affordable makeup, or versus a bit more expensive makeup. Obviously, I don't have all of the products that are drugstore because I also don't want to waste too much money buying all those products. But this side of my face, which is, when you see it, my left, will be the drugstore slash affordable makeup, and this part of my face will be I guess branded, a bit more expensive products. And please bear in mind that I live in Malaysia, so this is in a Malaysian context. So assuming that wherever that you're watching this video, maybe some of the expensive makeup may not sound too expensive for you, but on our side it is considered very expensive. So think about it as I am probably going to use like a 20 ringgit setting powder versus 140 ringgit setting powder. So I'll put all of those products, and if I remember the price, I'll also put the price down so you can just see like the difference in the price that I've paid for these products. So I will also let you know if some of those products that I do not have that are affordable versus luxury, and I'm just going to get those products out of the way. So first, I'm just going to prep my face, and I will be using this Laneige Glowy Skin Serum to prep. And then I am going in with my Nars, what is this? Light Reflecting Foundation. I don't have affordable foundation. I'm just going to put all of it on my face. So I will be right back once I've done these things. Okay, so now that I have got my face beat, I am going to go in first with my blush because I am using a cream blush slash liquid blush. So I'm going to show you. This is the affordable, actually is it even considered affordable? Anyway, this is the cheaper one. This is from Sunnies Face, one of my favorite blush that I use all the time. Their Airblush Chick Tint, super love this. This is in the shade Girl Crush, and the other one I'll be using obviously is this Nars Liquid Blush, and this is also in my favorite shade. This is in the shade Torrid. So versus this was 100 over ringgit, this is like 40 or 50 ringgit. So that is the difference. I don't normally like how do I say, like I switch back and forth, but I normally just go in with like the same brush lah, because it's just a blush and it doesn't make too big of a difference all the time, and it's not like I'm using like different types of blush or anything. Okay, I'm gonna come closer a little bit. Come on, focus. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So I really love this because what got me started on Sunnies' face was their lip dip that one of my ex-colleagues gave me, and it was in the shade Girl Crush. So when they launched this cheek tint in the shade Girl Crush, I was like, no brainer, man. I'm just gonna legit get it. And so this one, normally I do one pump, but in this case, because it's going to be half, it's a tiny, 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 tiny dot of that. I actually really love to use this on days that I feel bougie, again with the same brush, because I don't really care. Why are you not focusing? And then tap, tap, tap. And it really depends on my mood sometimes with the blush, but normally I use my Sunnies face cheek tints on days that I actually don't want to put on foundation. So I just put on my sunblock, and then I just use my cheek tint, and then I draw my brows, and then legit just go out and have fun to work. So this is Girl Crush, and this is Torrid. So I normally put it before I put my setting powder, because if not, obviously the liquid will eat my powder. But after I set my face, I will normally just go again if it's not too like obvious lah. So that's what I will normally do. And then what I would do now is I'm going to set my face, and on this side, so I bought this setting powder. Okay, so this setting powder is actually from Silkygirl. So this is the Shine-free Loose Powder. I ain't gonna lie, I've tried it. I bought this because I was in like utter desperation. I needed to touch up my makeup. And obviously I don't bring makeup out with me, and I needed to touch up my makeup, so I just took like the cheapest one. So I bought this from Watson's. This is from Silkygirl. So this was literally 20 ringgit. And it also comes with its own powder puff. Here, I won't tip it over because it is so messy. Like, the powder literally just goes everywhere. The moment you take out the sticker, the powder literally went everywhere. And anyway, and on this side, I am going to use my Huda Beauty setting powder. This is in the shade Banana Bread. Super love this. I will use a different powder puff for that. Okay, moment of truth. I set my face, just the puff. So if you feel like it's quite bright, trust me, I cannot see for shit because my room is dark and the light is facing away from me, so I can't really see what I'm actually doing. So I hope whatever that you're seeing on the video does justice to the powder, the makeup, or whatever that it is. But from what I can tell, it looks pretty okay. But I can still see my pores. Now, as I'm setting it, after I've put on my foundation, it kind of looks not too bad, right? So sometimes it also begs the question of like, do you really need to spend that much money for your makeup? Then you'd be like, yeah, don't know, yes, no, it looks not bad actually. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna use this. So of course, the difference that you can tell is that this has a net, so it doesn't just spill all of the powder everywhere, which is something that is a godsend, honestly. It makes it so easy. Put it on my powder puff, and then I am just gonna tap it in. I actually really love this powder. It is very, very light, and it sort of fills in my pores a little bit when I'm trying to set my face. So it makes it very, very, how do I say, matte, which I really like. And also the bonus points is that it smells so good. It has like a slight like perfumey smell lah. The first time when I bought it, I was like, ugh, the smell is a bit too much. But then I think after a while I got used to it, so I actually kind of really like the smell right now. And I'm gonna look here. So I hope when I'm editing this, I will be able to show you the difference. My naked eye on my viewfinder can't really see much, but I do feel that I can still see my pores here. At least on this side, and this side is a bit more filled lah. But is it a very big difference? Not really. Is it the end of the world? Also no. Both also worked really well. It's just that one was 100 over ringgit and the other one was just 20 ringgit. So it just really depends on your preference and what you yourself want to do or like to do lah. So there's that. Okay, next is my eyebrows, and I have this. It is by a local brand. It is called So.lek. So So.lek is Malay for cosmetic, makeup. So So.lek is makeup, putting on makeup. So I bought this for also I think about less than 20 ringgit. It's a 3-in-1. So it has the pencil, and then it has the powder here, and then it also has the spoolie here. Yeah, I actually really liked using this. It was very cheap and it was very dark, so it looked very nice. And unfortunately, I dropped this many times and I broke this like pencil-y part, so I'm actually very surprised that there are products left in this. But I normally use this for the powder, which goes everywhere on my face. But you know, it's pretty nice. So I'm just gonna draw as much as, oh yeah, actually this one is like very dark brown, which I have no problem with. Then just do the powder, just tapping it in so that I can just use the spoolie to like fan it out after that. If not, I feel like it's just too like harsh. Okay. Trying my best in the dark. Oh, I've not used this for a minute and I actually kind of really like it. Wow. Yeah, so this is how it looks. And it is going up against, it's not against lah, but this Rare Beauty eyebrow palette. I bought this for 108 ringgit and it has sort of been my go-to eyebrow palette because I've realized that using powder palettes for your brow, I don't know how you pronounce that or how you call it, but basically powder products for my brows is easier than me using the pencil because I have very little hair. Basically, I don't have a lot of hair on my eyebrows, and I've done like my tattoo brow years ago, so I just follow my tattoo and the powder goes on so much easier than if I'm going to use any other products. So there, and it looks very natural, and I'm not sure why it is coming off way browner, but yeah, it's my go-to brow product. I super love. And there you go. So of course this one to me is darker because I used the pencil and then the powder to like fill it in, right? And this is just the powder, so it's a bit more subtle, which I actually really prefer. So there's that. The next thing, this is legit like my 3 to 5 minute makeup look like this, and I will go out and then I'll just put a lip already. But in this case, yes, I am going to put on a lip. Okay, so for lips, I've got two which I've bought from Watson. This is the Powder Mousse Lip Stain from this brand called Y.O.U. Yeah, I got this from Watson. Each of it was like 20 ringgit, really cheap. And on the other side, I am going to use one of my favorite lipsticks, and this is from Nars. You can see I've used it a lot. This is the Lip Crayon, I think. It's, let's know. And this is in the shade Damned. I really love this color and this lipstick. So 20 ringgit versus this is like 109 ringgit. I don't understand. However, I do have to say that I am currently a firm believer in, not firm believer lah, I don't buy a lot of lipsticks that are expensive. So like the most expensive lipsticks that I've bought are just only from Nars. Like I don't have any Mars, I don't have any MAC lipsticks or like from any other expensive brands, none, only from Nars. And the rest of my lipsticks are from Sunnies Face, which are their lip dips, so those are affordable. So today I am going to try this shade. For the life of me, I will not be able to read it, but if you want to know what shade I'm using, I'll put it in the description. It's so tiny and my room is dark, so I'm very sorry, but it smells a bit like chocolate. I don't know why. But it's a stain. There. I was actually fairly surprised when I used this. It was quite cute. Color also not bad. Then this one on my other side. I've not used this in a while. Damn, I remember now why I love this so much. Oh my gosh, I really love it. This feels very light. So this one, because I guess it's a stain, I don't know, but I feel like there is something on my lips. But whenever I use this, it's very light. I tend to forget that I have lipstick on, and then when I eat, it just has like crusty bits there. But anyway, that's it. Oh my gosh, can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know. So I can't even like tell which side of my face I prefer. Because I'm kind of gravitating to this, which makes me sound like a freaking hypocrite, because I'm like, I only want to buy like branded makeup, but then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I actually kind of really like this side of my face. But it's not saying that this side of my face looks bad lah. I think it's really up to each of your own preference, but it's also a little eye-opening for me, because I am of the thinking that if you never try, you never know. And then when you try it, then you want to use it all the time. So it's really up to whoever's preference or your own preference, that maybe on a day you want your eyebrows to be a bit thicker, a bit darker, then go for it. Or like, you know, get a product that would do that. Or if you are a minimalist type of makeup person and you just want to use like the same products and that one product for one part of your face, go ahead and do it. I am also trying to, you know, experiment a little bit, but wow, yeah, I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. I feel very pretty. I can use any of these face to go out. It'll be perfectly fine, feel perfectly beautiful, and I hope, like you, after you watch this, you learn something like me. And this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can subscribe, don't forget. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!